Well, hello, Team Victory India. We are going to show you today how to manage your business. Tranont has provided you with some great tools in what we call the back office. So when you log into tranont.in, it will bring you to this page, and over here in the far right corner, you will click Log In. Then you will put in your customer ID number. We're going to use this one for a minute. You want to get your password correct. And when you do and click Sign In, then it will open up what we call your Associate Center. So you can see here, the very first thing you look at is your personal status. You can enter your photo here. This will help you have a personalized picture on your business website. And you can see from there your current rank. You can see what your personal volume is. You can see your group volume. You can see your enrollment date. You could see your most recent order. Of course, we haven't started ordering yet, so there won't be anything there. You can see if on your orders you've checked the box that says auto ship, so you never miss making an order each month and getting all of your bonuses and commissions for being in active status. You can also see how many people you've personally sponsored and reach out to your personal sponsor in that area. The next thing that you're going to see right under that is your customer points. And so when you go here, you can see what you did your previous month in customer points and your current month in customer points. And then this here will be updated to reflect the customer point program that we have talked about that is special to India. So that'll be coming as we get to the point where we can actually start ordering. You can also see down here your activity monitor. You can see who you have personally sponsored, and you can also see who else in your downline has brought people in. Then going up here, again, another place to double check your auto ship, the products that you have selected to have shipped to you and charged to your account, your bank account, your credit card, every month on the particular day that you chose. Then the next thing that I think is really exciting, this is where you can really monitor your progress. Here where it says current qualified paid rank report. This will show you where you are in any current month. So this will show your personal volume, your group volume, and this will show what's happening in each of your legs, leg 1, leg 2, and leg 3. And you'll see how many points is in each of those legs to bring you to the goals for the rank advancements. And you'll see that this information is very exciting once we all get our teams built. You can also click here, and if we'd had a previous month, you would see something that looks similar to this that would be what you did last month. And then here, this is really exciting. If you were trying to reach a goal, let's say you were already gold, and you wanted to know how far you had to go to get to jade, you would click on that and it would show you how much more you need to do to get there. Here's an illustration. So if you had leg 1, leg 2, and you're working on leg 3, you could see how many more points you need. You need 100 points in PV to get to jade. And I think this is still reflecting the US because they're taking this month while you're preparing to build your team for them to prepare all the special things that go on the India tools that the United States tools don't have and don't relate to. You'll see that in the jade position, you are required to have 1,500 points, and it will let you know if you've sponsored enough people to qualify for that rank. And then it'll show you how much you have in each leg so that you can know what team you need to focus working on in your legs to qualify for every bonus and every compensation plan feature that's out there for you. Then I want to go back to, and then over here on the right, you can see your retail volume history for previous months. And then here is really important. Remember when you signed up, you picked a name for your website. So when people go to see who you are and what you have that could interest them, whether it's products, services, or maybe the fact that they recognize that you're making money, things in your financial life have changed, they'll be able to click on this and go to your website and see your name, your email address, your phone number, and your picture if you've entered those in the website tool, and they'll be able to see what your business is about. It's a special website all about you. When they click here to sign up, they'll automatically go in your downline. They don't get lost in a corporate folder. They can't go to anyone else. They automatically go in your downline. So making sure your website looks like you and has your contact information is really important. If you didn't get your name put on your website when you signed up, contact one of us and we'll help make sure you do that. I'll show you in a minute where you can do it in tools too. Actually, we're going to go there now. So come over here all the way to the left under the Tranont emblem. You see Dashboard, My Account, Reports. So currently we're looking at the dashboard, and that's all of these things. These little buttons across the top are shortcuts to the things that are contained in here. So again, we're at our dashboard. If we go to My Account, you'll see how you could change your personal contact information, your mailing address if you need your products shipped to a different address, not the one that you signed up with, or if you move. These are some other account preferences for what shows on your website and what information is available to your associates to contact you. Then here in Reports, the next thing that we see is we can see our downline. Now this is really exciting because you can see your downline in two different ways. You can see it as a list that's going to show who your people are and when they joined and what they're doing and how things are going. Or going back to the dashboard, you can click on the tree view and you can see what your team looks like as a team organization. And so this will help you to know where you might want to place your next people in your team. If you have 2 legs or a 3rd leg here, and how deep your levels go. It's a graphical view of the exact same information that is contained in this report here when you go to your downline report. This will also show some personal activity and downline activity and commission reports for your people. You can see from there and these tabs here who might be ready to order, how they're doing getting their orders in each month. So this report section will be very helpful to you. This is your tools section. One of the most important things you can know about here is your website manager, to make sure your website has a current picture and phone number and email address. Again, another place to manage your auto ship, to place an order, to enroll an individual. But right here, placement manager. This is very important, especially now as you're building. Your placement manager is how you tell Tranont where you want the people that you're sponsoring to be placed in your organization. And so what will happen is when you have somebody new that you have sponsored in your organization, you can go to Placement Manager, or even easier, this orange box here. The orange is for organizing your team. And you can see there's a 2 in here. So this person should go in and click on that 2, and they have 2 people they need to place. These people will float in your organization for 7 days. Some of you have already seen the emails when you sponsor a new person that says place within 7 days. I always put a note on my calendar for 6 days away so that I never forget. If you forget, the computer places them and you cannot change it. So put a reminder in your phone or something for 6 days. And if you're confused, contact your sponsor and get help. But let me show you how this would work. So if this person is ready to place this person, let's say it's day 5 or 6, you'd click on the place button. And then you would click in graphical search. This way, you can pick exactly where that person could go. You maybe want them as your third person on your leg, you would add them there. Maybe they belong in this group, or maybe they belong down here. Wherever you want to put them, you place them there, and then you go through the confirmation screen and click verify. And please remember that once the 7 days is up, if the computer places them, they can't be moved. Once you place them in this system, they cannot be moved again. And so you'll want to be very careful with this process. You'll want to keep an eye on it, make notes, put reminders in your phone, get help if you need to. But don't let someone just be placed by the computer because you forgot. Always go in on day 6 and place them and be sure you know where you want them to go. Again, if you need help with that, you contact your sponsor. The other thing to know is down here under Tools, there's a message center where you might be receiving messages from people or send messages to your teams. I tend to use my personal email and Facebook Messenger for those things, but that can be your choice. Under the corporate button, 2 very important things. Under Documents, you can see your own copy of the India compensation plan. You can download it to your computer so that you can read it, or to your phone anytime you need to refer to information there. And the other thing that's really important there is the affiliate card. This is specific to India. You can, once you put your picture in your profile, remember we talked about on your dashboard, making sure that you upload a current photo and you've made sure your phone number and email address are correct, that information will populate into your affiliate card. Then you can simply print this card on your printer or at the library or a print center, and this will identify you with Tranont International. And as you can see here, when you're talking to people, and of course we only talk to people we know, we're talking to friends and family. As it says here, we're not knocking on doors, we're not talking to strangers, we're not disrupting that. This is network marketing, so it's people you already know and have a relationship with. But just in case, here's the office address for Tranont in Chennai, and that this card identifies you as an authorized independent reseller and marketer of Tranont International Private Limited products. So you can keep that card with you everywhere you go as a Tranont Associate to identify yourself to others and solidify the company. So with that being said, the last thing down here is support. This is going to remind you of headquarters or Salt Lake City, the United States contact information. These people can take your calls and help you. This is where you will email support if you need answers. Now, it may take them a day or so to get back to all the emails. So if it's urgent and you can't reach them by phone, then you can call your sponsor, your upline. But if it's just something you want a little help with and it's not urgent, you need them to take care of something for you, then you can email support and they will get back with you. So that is your back office, as we call it. And it will be an invaluable tool to you as your team grows and as these boxes fill in with what's happening with your group. And we'll be able to train you based on that information, how to best take care of your team and help them grow and help you make the most out of this opportunity. So that's for starters, and I'm sure we'll have more for you as your team grows and as we begin to start placing orders and tracking our volumes. So thank you for joining us, and if you have any questions, please contact your sponsor.